Oh, we're live.
Hey, Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I hope we're alive. Hopefully, we are. And welcome to welcome to the wrap up party for day one. Pakistan Gethired Pakistan Prepdays day one complete ho gaya hai. And we have our tremendous prep team here with us. And we wanted to just go through the whole itinerary and give a quick recap and give an introduction to our team. So yeah, let's get started. First of all, Huda and Isha both are from the PWIC community, and both are our Pakistan chapter leads. So first of all, thank you so much for conducting the whole prep day session and being moderators throughout the day, being present throughout the day. I know it was a long day. We started at 1:30 p.m. and now it's about 9 in Pakistan. So yeah, thank you so much for the tremendous work. That is wonderful. Now I'm going to start presenting. So we have a small presentation that we wanted to go through with everyone. And yeah, first of all, yeah, that's me. So moving on. This is a small video that probably आप लोगों ने सुबह भी देखी होगी, but we're going to
Yes.
quickly run through this video.
Yes.
Am I here? I'm not here. That's us. Okay. So Pakistani women in computing. Everyone saw this small video that we have, and it just reminded me of all the mentoring circles we used to do. I love this. I got introduced to the mentoring circles because of this. I got introduced to PWIC through a mentoring circle, and I love that kind of format. And I can't wait for the COVID to end, and we can sare get together in one place and go back to the mentoring circle part. Yeah, so this is our mission to connect, learn, and grow together. And these core values are the reason we created Get Hired and put in so much effort. Uh, we have a couple of different PWIC programs that we run. Like I said, mentoring, which includes the mentoring circle that I mentioned, returnship, back to work, where industry leaders help women who have taken a break for a very long time to give them the resources that they can set up and go back to joining workforce. Learning workshops, prep days was part of that. Speaking opportunities and job opportunities, both of them are part of the Get Hired. So we have a lot of chapters throughout the world. As you can see, our focus is in the North American region, and we have a couple of them in Europe. We have some in Australia. I think in New Zealand, one recent chapter opened up in New Zealand. But this Get Hired is a focus of Pakistan. पाकिस्तान में हमारे तीन मेजर चैप्टर्स हैं इस्लामाबाद लाहौर एंड कराची and then we have a couple of minor representations in Abbottabad and Quetta. And we look to expand those. So if anyone is interested in joining hands with us in Pakistan, reach out to me, reach out to any one of us, and let's get the discussion started. 2021 Get Hired schedule. So we started with prep days. Today was day one, which was wrapped up very nicely. Thank you so much for सब लोग जो जो इस चीज में involved थे. Tomorrow is going to be day two of prep days. After that, from 26th to 8th October, we're going to hold a mass virtual mock interview workshop, and this is going to be a one-to-one session between an interview and interviewee with industry experts. And then on 9th October, we're going to have the actual Get Hired virtual career fair. The itinerary of day one that we have just successfully completed. We started off with a kickoff session hosted by Huda Beg and Isha, and then we moved on to how to create a strong first impression with Mubaraz and Samir. Then we had a CV clinic, which was really interesting, and we had three breakout rooms with Aisha Khwaja, Danish Ijaz, and Azra Rizwan, and that lasted for an hour. But it was an invite-only event, so it wasn't hosted in on Facebook. After that, on 5 p.m., we had how to tackle behavioral interviews, which was a strong a request from our community, it is a new kind of session that we introduced because everyone had this huge feedback that they don't have any idea about this. And so we were really passionate about this session. Which was hosted by Munib Sheikh. Thank you so much for all the speakers who joined us and who gave their precious time. Thank you, thank you. LinkedIn and self branding. Due to some prior commitments, we have to move it and reschedule it to tomorrow at 10 a.m. I think. Hula, am I sure?
Yes, that's correct.
Correct. 10 a.m. is going to be LinkedIn and self branding by Moz Mazahid, who is a certified LinkedIn instructor. So please, if you are interested, and which is LinkedIn is super powerful. I got my latest job through LinkedIn. So this particular session is super helpful. So do join in. Next one is salary negotiation. Another feedback, a strong feedback we got from our community was salary negotiations, and it's a hot topic where people make a lot of mistakes in salary negotiations, and especially women. I have always made salary negotiation, and I feel like I have always been underpaid my entire life just because I don't know how to negotiate. मैं दिमाग में जो भी मेरा सबसे पहला नंबर आ जाता है मैं उनको दे देती हूँ, एंड वो कहते हैं परफेक्ट, हमें ज्यादा पैसे देने की क्या जरूरत है जब हमसे वो मांग ही कम रहे हैं. तो दिस वाज very this is another session that is very dear to my heart and everyone else's heart. So and now we are at wrap up. This is going to be the end of day one. Moving on to day two. Today, too, is also very interesting. It's going to hold five parallel sessions for technical interview guidelines. We have five tracks that we are going to support. We introduced a new one this year, which is SQA, a specific track for SQA. One is data sciences, head by Farouk Azam Munir. Design is going to be hosted by Aisha Hassan and Ahmed Hashmi, and it is a collaboration between UXTP. SQA is going to be hosted by me. Project management is going to be Aisha Aftab, and engineering one is going to be Bajiha Akram. Moving on to the prep team. We want to take this opportunity to introduce you to all the people who have worked tirelessly for more than 2 months getting this whole thing together, and give a short brief description of what we are and who we are. First of all, we have Aisha Akhtar. She is the Islamabad chapter lead for PWIC. As you can see, she's a data engineer at Jazz, and she was responsible for our managing our mock interview workshop, mass virtual mock interview workshop, along with supporting Huda in the speaker events, all the speaker events. Next, we have Tuba Mukhtar. She's also a data engineer. She is the Lahore learning lead, Lahore chapter's learning lead, and she is a very gifted and very nice moderator. So she helped us moderate 2 or 3 of our sessions: the kickoff one, and if I correct me if I'm wrong, the kickoff one, the behavioral one, and there was another one. Huda, which one was it?
It was the two of them, the behavioral one and the kickoff one.
Right. Isha took over the salary negotiation one.
Yeah.
So Tuba helped us moderate the two of those. Thank you so much for that. Next one, Huda Beg, our Karachi chapter's chapter lead. So she is a strategy associate. She's here with us, and she was the point person behind all the speaker based events that you have seen in day one and day two, and she was the point person for the entire day itinerary of today. So thank you so much for doing a good job, a wonderful job, awesome. And she's so super tired. That's why both of them have said that you speak and we're gonna listen. So
So
yeah.
thank you. So thank you so much, Maham. So
Oh,
yeah, thank you for
let's go
that
back.
wonderful
Yeah.
introduction. Yeah,
Go
yeah.
ahead, say
No, no,
something.
no.
No,
We'll
no, no.
introduce you now.
Go ahead, say something. Say something about the
Oh no,
prep
I
day.
was just thanking you. I was just thanking you and thanking the whole team for pulling it together. It was very wonderful that we were all there for each other the whole day, even though we had so many other things going on. And I hope everybody learned from all the sessions that we designed for them, and it helps them in their career prospects.
Inshallah, inshallah. Ameen. Next one is me. I am the global chapter. I'm the new global chapter success lead, and I.
Woohoo!
I'm in SQA. I'm in SQA by profession, and my industry is SQA, but I have transitioned to an SDET job, which is like a little similar to developer, but like it's a bridge between SQA and engineering. So I was the overall in charge of the prep day team. So all of the events included in the prep day team, I was like an overall sort of like a manager type. Everyone else did the hard job and the day to day, all the grind. I was just the one giving out orders. So yeah, that's me.
No,
Next,
you were the one who was bringing it all together. So, I mean, we would thank you for also allowing us to reach at odd hours at any point in the day, and for guiding us. Wow. I think we have lost Maham over there. I think that's fine. I think Isha, you can go ahead and introduce maybe, or I could go ahead and introduce Yumna. So Yumna is our design ninja. She deals with everything which is design. So every poster you see and all the wonderful things on social media, she's the one the mind behind it, and she's the one who puts it together. I think Maham is gone. We are just gonna get her back in a minute. She's very quick like that. Um, do we maybe Isha? I can introduce. Go ahead and introduce Isha because she's also here. We'll have her picture up in a minute. But Isha is the co-lead for the karate chapter. She leads the karate chapter with me here. Personally, she's a gem of a person. She is very talented. I've seen her, being a student and now professional. She does a lot of things at one time. She is studying or doing internship or doing a job, but she's doing really well. She's also a GHC scholar, and she's also like a go-to person for everything. Whenever we have anything in our chapter or anywhere else, she's always there. So thank you, Isha, for also taking out your time and being here with us. We also have more members that we'd like to speak of. Just let me see if we can have Maham back. Yes, we have Hira Afzal. How about you say a few words about Hira, Isha?
I didn't. I don't know.
So
No,
Hira
I
is
will
also,
continue. So she was helping us out in
yeah,
the CD clinic,
yes. So Hira is
and
also
she's also.
yeah. So Maham, oh, okay. So Maham is
So we
here,
have
and
Maham. Yeah.
Maham, while you were away, we took the liberty of introducing a couple of more members. We went ahead
yeah.
and introduced Yumna and Isha. We were just about to introduce Hira, and it's great that you have her here. So maybe you can take it over from here too.
Perfect. So sorry, मेरे internet ने यही time
No
choose किया
worries.
है disconnect करने के लिए.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can take over for Hira. Hira is our Lahore Connect lead, and she took over the CV clinic that we hosted, the invite only CV clinic, and she, along with Isha, Hira managed the whole outreach and registration process and all the technical process, and Isha was the moderator for the CV clinic one. So it was a very difficult one because both of them were not familiar with our tooling, and that tooling was not the most what you can say the easiest one to grab
Easiest
onto
ones.
when
Yeah.
using breakout sessions. So I'm really happy and proud that both of them stepped up and were able to take over. That's really nice of them. Next is Isha. So you have already introduced yourself, but Isha, do say something about your experience.
So my experience with Pivot has been great because like I'm a part of it since last 2 to 3 years now, and we have conducted a lot of sessions, a number of sessions with Karachi chapter, a few on-site sessions, and my experience with Vivek has been amazing. I've met a lot of mentors here. Uh, okay, so talking about my description, which is written here. So I'm finally graduated. I'm not a final year student anymore. So this is something that
I copy pasted you
that
from
I had.
LinkedIn because you were busy working. So sorry.
Yeah. So I'm finally graduated and I have my convocation soon. So yeah,
Yay! Yeah.
Yay! Hopefully it's in person.
yeah, yeah. It's in person. Yeah.
Yay! Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, moving on. Novena Masood. I heard this awesome thing that she's one of the rare shader programmers in Pakistan. I've never heard of a pure shader programmer, a Pakistani one or based in Pakistan. I've never heard of one, and apparently Novera is that person, and that's why she works at Apple for the future technology research, and she is our highly esteemed vice president. And she was a huge support in prep days. And she's not added here just because she's our vice president, and we have to be nice to her. But she was super helpful to us when we were extremely short-handed and we were extremely short on time. She came in and she just started getting stuff together and stitching everything together, and she took on the hard parts and she started bringing us speakers when we were having difficulty with speakers. So yeah, she was a truly a vice president. Thank you so much for stepping in, even though you are going to be super busy with Get Hired main event, and you are still very busy with main event. Next one, Muaz Mazahid, president. I know I've already sold Novera a lot, but our president really does trump Novera. She deserves to be the president. She works, she's a data engineer at Microsoft, but as a president, she I have no idea how she manages her day-to-day job and the whole thing, but the entire Get Hired event, the idea, all of it, she is everywhere and she manages everything. And she is the one hands-on with our website, hands-on, just fixing the divs also in web development, which isn't even her domain, but she is doing it. Even though she's the
Yeah.
president and we're the prep team, but she's still there and she's still doing it. Late
Yeah.
at night, she's giving me calls and we're just communicating through it. So yeah, I was super appreciate the help our president and vice president gave the prep team for stitching all of this together and getting the prep days out of the door. This particular day is very special for us. This event is very special for us because we strongly believe and strongly feel that the recruitment process, a lot of freshies and a lot of people, not even just fresh graduates, struggle with the recruitment process. And we want to genuinely help everyone, even if it's just a little, even if we impact just one person's recruitment process and we are able to get them their desired job by these sessions, I would be super happy. मेरे लिए वो success होगी. If even single person can get a better deal in a silent negotiation through today's session with Umar Abdullah, मेरे लिए वो success. And I am ready to do the entire 2 months grind preparing prep days again next year if we have even a single success out of this.
True.
So
Yeah.
yeah, moving on. So Get Hired, we have a Slack channel for Get Hired for all the attendees. It's you can join that. There's a couple of Slack channels, networking, Ask Get Hired team, resume review, Prep Days Pakistan to over Get Hired 2020 2020 Pakistan. It's the old one. Sorry, 2021 Pakistan. So yeah, everyone who has a Slack channel invite, do join. All of us, all of the prep team, all of the Get Hired main team, is on that Slack channel, and we're readily available to answer all of your questions. And finally, contact us whenever you like. Our website is gethired.pwic.org. You can go there to register for gethired.pwic.org. You can go there to register for the Get Hired main event. You can go there to register for the mass virtual mock interviews. आप जब register करेंगे तो वहाँ पे prep days होंगे. Prep days के page में जाएंगे तो वहाँ पे नीचे सारे mock interviews listed हैं, and you can pick and choose from all the different 5 tracks that we're supporting. उसमें से आप you can just pick a slot for yourself and book a slot for yourself. For questions, our email is gethired@pwic.org. If you have any questions, just shoot. Or if you don't want to email us, shoot a message in on our Facebook, send a DM. Anyway, we are always available. All of our SMs, we are very active, and we go through them together. So I see that there are a lot of comments. There are a couple of comments. So I'm gonna go through them very quickly for now. Thank you. Questions, I do. Yeah. So let me just stop presenting this for now. Yeah.
People are
So
asking about this Slack link. Okay,
how
if
to
you
get
can
invite
drop
for
that
Slack.
in the comments.
You go to gethired.pwic.org. वहाँ से आप अपने gethired के लिए register कर लें, and the registered people get an invite for the Slack. And then you can registered people को फिर invitation मिलेगा main gethired के लिए. You can go apply for jobs. You can go talk to recruitment managers on the Get Hired Day. So I would highly recommend registering for the main event. It's going to be super awesome. We're going to soon start announcing our community partners. Sorry, it's our company partners. And we're soon going to announce as the day closes by. We're going to announce our company map. It's going to be it's really awesome. I just got a sneak peek of it, and it's pretty good. So yeah. यहाँ पे 2-3 चैट्स के अंदर ही 2-3 सारे यूआरएल्स होस्ट कर दिए हैं जो gethire.pwic Prepdays के हैं. You can just go through that. How can we another one? Samid Mayman Mazma's already answered that, but yeah, how can you register for the virtual hiring event? Go to that link. Yeah, go to the Prep Day link. Thank you. Apart from that, yeah, that would be it from us. That would be our wrap up party for day one. Tomorrow is another exciting day. Our 5 technical interview guidelines. Hopefully, they are helpful a lot too, because technical interviews, मुझे बहुत टेंशन देते हैं technical interviews. Even though मुझे 5 साल हो गए हैं, लेकिन जब भी मुझे interview की सोच आती है, I'm like, फिर पढ़ना पड़ेगा. Oh my god, पता नहीं क्या सवाल पूछेंगे मुझसे वो लोग. So मुझे ऐसा लगता है मुझे अपने स्कूल के एग्जाम के दिन याद आना शुरू हो जाते हैं. फिर सारा एग्जाम्स का ट्रॉमा याद आना शुरू हो जाता है. I'm like, oh my god, I have to go through that again. So yeah, they just too much. So yeah, hopefully those sessions are going to be helpful. Also, the LinkedIn and self branding one that got rescheduled to tomorrow 10 a.m. Super helpful and very important. Updating your LinkedIn is extremely important nowadays because 50% of your job opportunities are going to come through this. Like मेरी जितनी भी job opportunities हैं सारी मुझे LinkedIn से आती हैं. सब मुझे हर 3 महीने बाद कोई ना कोई ping जरूर करता है कि do you wanna maybe. So yeah, that is going to be super awesome. Do check it out. Any last words from the ladies of the day? We have 2-3 ladies of the day. खुदा and Isha तो सुबह से यहाँ पर हैं, so they are definitely the winners. So any last words from you two?
But we're just excited for tomorrow. So rest well and show up, and let's do this Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay then. Everyone have a good night. Hopefully आज का दिन बहुत अच्छा गुजरा होगा सबके लिए. We had a very nice day, very exciting day. See you all tomorrow. Allah Hafiz everyone.
Clap it.